Hello, my name is JC, and this is day 6 of me speaking onto the camera for at least a minute or more in order for me to improve my public speaking skills. Today's topic is going to be about billiards and how I got into it. When I was 5, I grew up in a house that had stored up a pool table collecting dust, and I would play around it, on top of it, underneath it, etc. So that was my first exposure to pool in itself. Fast forward to my young adult years, I attended a lot of meetups and we played pool there. I was pretty poor at playing. I didn't know how to hold the stick, how to shoot a ball, and all of that, but definitely took a partaking in it more than my peers and wanted to continue playing. When I was working at a youth center, there was also a pool table, and this was a very exciting moment for me because I thought to myself, yes, I can finally practice. A kid went up to me and asked if he could play against me, and I said, sure. Little did I know that this would be the tipping point of, or at least the point in which I made myself more serious to the game of pool. When we were playing against each other, he would not hold back from saying the mean things he would say, and definitely was a poor sport in the game, whether I missed a shot or made a shot. And this riled up a lot of things in me, and I took it a lot personal, a bit too personally. So I said to myself, I will become better than I am today in pool in order for this kid to just shut up and stop saying these things to me, whether he likes it or not. And it definitely did happen, and I was able to prove to him that he needs to really calm down with his negative comments about my shots. Fast forward to now, I joined league a couple. I joined league for the first time, and definitely had my taste of humble pie because I was dead last for every game we had, and this was just like solo one-to-one games. I was not on teams. I was just by myself. Definitely got my butt kicked, but it was not just me being a lose in a losing position. It was me being in a learning position. Definitely learned a lot. Joined my first tournament for a 10 ball, an all women's tournament, and I ended up getting second place. Um, it was pretty lucky of me. It was a game that was new to me, and all the players were excellent shots. And I was just really mesmerized by how they thought twice of their shot, or thought twice ahead at their shot. And I didn't know how to think like them, and I really wanted to learn how to play the way they did. And because it was such a long tournament, it lasted from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. the next day. Who'd have thought? I was pretty stressed about the way I was playing and definitely was burnt out. So at at the end of the game, I ended up being with the final in the finals, and I was so butthurt with me being second place because I knew that all my shots were poor, and I was more so mad about myself than I was at being mad at my opponent. I was I was very respectful of my opponent, but I was not respectful about myself, and I had to learn the hard way that having fun comes first before winning, and learning is always the better process than trying to win. As cliche as it sounds, it's quite true. So, as of my as of now, my journey is still ongoing in learning how to be better at pool. I play mostly 8 ball, and sometimes nine ball, and I've definitely made a handful of friends and a great community in billiards, and I am definitely grateful for all of these people that I've met and have taught me and have given me such a great opportunity to just, you know, play better than I was before from my humble beginnings. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you tomorrow.